this particular topic is something that Kim and I disagree on a little bit. We probably agree in the long run, but
yeah, we agree in the
we
long
usually
run.
do.
But fundamentally, we don't agree on how long you should wait, or if you should wait at all, before you start dating after a divorce or a really bad breakup. So you tell the people your view.
Okay. Now granted, I've been in some pretty gnarly breakups, so I've had my heart relatively crushed.
So you know.
I do know, and I realized that right after marriage or a gnarly breakup, you're not there. You're not, and you can't emotionally give. You're kind of empty.
You're broken.
You're broken. Most psychiatrists, most people say, oh, you gotta wait. You heal yourself first. I've kind of gone against that a little bit. And the reason I've gone against it is because, sometimes if you need a little Band-Aid on your soul for a little while, sometimes that rebound relationship can get you through it. And a lot of people poo-poo that. And if you need that Prozac to stop you from offing yourself, take the fucking sexual Prozac. And so what? In an ideal world, you're going to be strong, and you're not going to date, and you're going to take care of yourself,
and go to the gym.
And go to the gym.
Carrots every day.
But in reality, maybe you need a little rebound. Maybe.
Okay. So let me ask you, when you say you need a rebound, are you talking about you break up with someone, and that's either divorce or like literally breaking up and they move out or whatever? You break up with someone, and then like the next day you go have hot sex with some stranger?
Well, personally, that's how I do it.
I'm making it sound really bad.
And I'm not exaggerating.
No, but really, let's say that I just filed the papers yesterday.
Well, the thing is that he is.
He is.
He is.
Probably before
it's
you guys
either
were
before you broke up or the day after. He's. That's
true. But but the reason that I disagree, because I am with those psychologists and everyone that say that you should wait before you start dating. Yeah. Like, I filed the papers and I didn't start dating until 6 months after, right? And even then, I think I probably should have waited a year. And in the book I write, and in some of my blogs I write, you should wait a year. I totally get what you're saying.
A year.
For me, a year without sex has never happened.
That's like not masturbating for a week.
Well, it's worse.
Hell. Well, I mean, for me,
so I get that. I totally get that. But the reason that I do think women should wait a while is because we women want to partner with the first person that we sleep with, the first person that we date. Because, and we talked about this, women are so much more emotional, and you have that oxytocin that you release when you have sex. So if I file my divorce papers, or I kick my man out of the apartment and say we're broken up, and then I go have sex with someone a month afterwards, I'm going to be like, oh, he's my boyfriend, and let's go to dinner, and let's go on vacation, and let's do spa trips, and he's like, dude.
Now,
you've only been out of that.
I get that.
You're still hurting.
I totally agree with that.
And women are nurturers, so we want to take care of people.
Not the women I date.
Well, most women, especially if you've been in a long-term committed relationship, you've taken care of your man, you picked up his clothes from the dry cleaning, you make him dinner, you're the one that schedules the parties with friends, and you want...
I need to date you.
I know! You need... Well, we'll talk about that on another video.
Yeah, well...
Because ladies, if you're watching, Mike needs a good girl.
And this is why I wanted to talk about this. Oh, Mike, hey, I'm here. I missed that part. And this is why I wanted to make a video out of this, because we disagree a little bit on this, but I think it's a very personal choice. Like, if you
I can agree on that too.
Because the reason we talked about this, because my friend Gail, and we probably shouldn't use her name, so let's call her something else.
Jane. Jane Doe.
Gail. My friend Gail, she just got divorced. Actually, she's filing papers now, and she's already in a few other relationships. And the reason being is that, granted, she probably shouldn't be, because she's already getting attached, and I keep telling her, be careful.
Exactly.
But she's just loving it. She's back out there.
She's not in a few other relationships. She's in one.
Yeah, she just recently got into one.
She's in one relationship. And how long has she been split up from her husband?
Like a month and a half.
A month and a half. The divorce,
and she's already exclusive, and
so this is what Mike was telling. The divorce isn't final. Like, they just file the papers. So when Mike told me this story, and you can read about it in the book, Mike was like, well, she said that, she's been out, her mind has been out of the relationship forever. And I think I told you, and then I wrote in the book, if I had a dime or a dollar for every time someone told me that.
And this is part of my argument, though, is that this is a stepping stone. It's like, yeah, somebody's not going to leap right away into healthy food. They're going to fuck up along the way. And you're going to fuck up along the way, and that's fine. As long as you're aware of it, as long as you see it, go ahead. Screw him.
That's the thing.
Fall in love.
Your friend Jane Doe isn't aware. She is already in a monogamous relationship after 1 month.
Sure, but she has somebody like me.
Wet on the papers.
She has somebody like me telling her a little fly in the ear, going, "Hey, this is what's going to happen. And when you crash into the wall, the emotional wall, this is what you need to do next." And she's going to call me. And now, granted, if you guys have somebody like that in your life, really use them, because you're going to mess up. You're going to eat junk food. You're going to do the wrong thing.
And I'm saying it's not. Everyone likes the junk food. Everyone likes the meaningless sex every now and then. I'm not saying to totally. But I'm saying you probably shouldn't date for 6 months or a year, because I don't want you to turn out like our friend Jane Doe, who is exclusive after 1 month. She hasn't had any time to process, to grieve, and so this is like a total. She's totally eating junk food, and she's committed to making junk food her daily, 3 times a day diet.
Okay, we totally agree. We totally agree.
We do agree.
So, in wrap up, if you're you just had a divorce or breakup, you just removed a large chunk of who you are, and to try to replace that chunk immediately with the first guy you meet is a mistake.
It's a mistake, and you're going to want to do it if you have sex with him.
And everybody's going to want to do it.
You're going to, especially women.
Yeah.
My justification is, well, my ex-husband's been having sex for years. Yeah, well, but I'm not my ex-husband because I'm not a man, and women definitely biologically we want a partner, we want to share, which is what's going on with Jane Doe. So, okay, we do agree that go ahead and eat some junk food. You're like Mike said, you're gonna mess up, you're gonna eat the Twinkies for breakfast, but don't eat the Twinkies every single day. Don't say this is the only thing I'm gonna eat. Have a little fun.
Be aware that you need to heal.
You need to heal. You need to be sad. You need to grieve.
Yeah, you need to become a whole person before you can share your life with another person again.
I mean, really, honestly, don't think that you're going to be away from your man, your ex-man, for a month, and you're ready to. I mean, literally, this takes years sometimes. Yeah. I'm not saying wait 5 years before you date, but just know, you're going to get sad. You need to heal, and you need to take care of yourself, which is probably something that a lot of women don't do to the fullest when they're in relationships.
Okay, and I think we wrap this up, but it is very personal, and part of the healing process is getting back out there, testing the water, and saying, no, I'm not ready, or maybe I'm ready, so don't close yourself up in a box.
But I mean, I do think 6 months is good, though.
Okay, so we've downgraded from 1 year to 6 months.
I'll give you 6 months. 6 months a date.
Thank you. All right.